Hey there, students, especially new students who don't know where anything is in this library. Just want to give you a really quick tour about the different sections and where to find things as you're exploring during our first library rotation today. So this is the main fiction section. There's a whole lot of things here, about 3,000 books. These are just a big collection based on the author's name. There are a lot of famous series on the top. So if you're looking for a series, there's a good chance it's on this top shelf. Just ask for help if you are vertically challenged. There are a lot of other little collections sprinkled throughout the library. 6 of them are different genres. So we have romance right over here. We have historical fiction right here. We have some LGBTQIA+ books over here next to the circulation desk. And by the way, this is where you would basically bring your books to check in or check out at the beginning or end of class. This is my office worker doing some other stuff for us. All right, we have series on this table. All of these are different series, different genres, and the top book is always the first one, so you never have to be confused. How do you start from a series from the front or the beginning? Just choose whatever is already on the top. We have some classics over here, which means really old books that are still famous because they're important to our modern culture. We got some DVDs here. We got some new animated movies down here y'all might be interested in checking out. Here we have collections of stories, otherwise known as anthologies. So that's like one book with a lot of short stories inside it. For you 6th graders, this is what half of your elementary library looks like. These are elementary picture books. You're more than welcome to check those out, but there's a reason it's a small section because we're not in an elementary school now. We have mystery books here. On the other side of that, we have horror, usually a pretty popular genre with you guys. We have science fiction, which is my personal favorite right here. And on the other side of that is fantasy, which is the most used genre in the library. And then I know many of you will want to know, well, where are the comic books, mister? Glad you asked. They're right here. So we have all of our graphic novels. These are all the not manga graphic novels, AK from America. I have a separate section for Marvel and DC over here. That includes single issue comics straight from Marvel and DC. You can check those out just like you can check out these graphic novels and Marvel DC chapter books here. And then last but definitely not least, because this gets used a lot, here is our manga section. It's right next to my desk. So both of these cards are double-sided. I get more of these every year, but there's plenty for you guys to start on. And then we have a little section here of books that I've read myself. So if you want a recommendation or you're curious what are any of these about, I'd love to talk to you about what those are. Okay guys, so I know I'm like standing here next to you while you're listening to this video I made yesterday. So now if you have questions, we can talk about that. Okay, bye.